Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm Jaquan,
I'm Jasmine.
and welcome to the Film Spill.
So today, guys, we're going to be reviewing the movie Uncharted. This is an adventure action movie, and here's the summary. Treasure hunter Victor Sully Sullivan recruits street smart Nathan Drake to help him recover a 500-year-old lost fortune amassed by explorer Ferdinand Magellan. What starts out as a heist soon becomes a globe-trotting white-knuckle race to reach the prize before the ruthless Santiago Moncada can get his hands on it. If Sully and Nate can decipher the clues and solve one of the world's oldest mysteries, they stand to find $5 billion in treasure, but only if they can learn to work together.
Yeah. So I really enjoyed this film. My rating was a 3.5. I really think that they really did an amazing job just bringing this film to life, especially just getting to work from a video game. I thought they did an amazing job. So let's get into my pros and my cons. So my very first pro was I think that they did some great acting. Tom Holland and as well as Mark Wahlberg, just having those lead roles. I think they both did an amazing job, as well as the supporting cast. I feel like all together, everyone did an amazing job. My next pro is just watching this movie just made me want to actually go play the game. Like immediately after watching it, I was just like, all right, I'm not too familiar with the game. I've heard so much about it, but immediately I'm like, I have to go buy this game. And it's definitely something that's on my wish list, so I will be getting it soon. So my next pro was the plot twist. I really enjoyed that. Whenever Joe Braddock killed Santiago, aka Antonio Banderas, I really was just surprised. I did not know she was gonna kill him. So when that happened, I was just like, wow, it was really dope. I enjoy plot twists in movies. My next pro was I like all the riddles and puzzles they had to solve in order to get the keys and find the goal. It was just really different, and just having to see them have to go through all those obstacles just to get it was crazy to me. I'm like, wow, this is cool. My next pro was I like when Nate discovers the treasure's true location at the end through hints left by Sam's postcards. Just having to use those postcards was just crazy. Having to, burn them and just try to crank them to a map. I thought that was dope. But then whenever he leaves the fake coordinates for Chloe after she tries to run off, I like how he basically left her. He basically allowed her to think she had the clues and stuff, but she didn't. I thought that was cool. And the last pro I had was I like when Chloe and Nate made it to the beach. They ran past the original actor who actually voiced Nathan Drake on the Uncharted games. That was real cool. And once again, I'm really big on that. It's like pay homage. I talk too much about that. Pay homage. So just having them bring him actually back, the original person who plays Nate, Nathan Drake, was cool. All right, let's get into my cons. So my first con was when he basically tries to believe Chloe again after she betrayed him the first time. It's like, yo, she literally knocked you out. Left you for, whatever, for dead, just left you down here. You basically about to believe her again. So I was upset, when he basically decided to be with her. But even though he had a plan and he ended up tricking her towards the end, I'm like, bro, she ain't even been in the vicinity with this girl. The next con was when Nate and Sully could have got away when they had the parachutes, but Nate decides to go back and confront Joe Braddock or whatever. I'm like, bro, y'all could have easily got away, but he's all in his feelings. And then my next con was whenever he was dodging those supplies, we both were like, yo, this is fake. There's no way he's able to dodge this stuff like this. And then, of course, the last con was whenever she caught this dude out of the sky, when he was falling, and she basically grabs him at the last minute. I'm like, yo, this is fake. But, yeah, those are my pros and my cons.
Okay, guys, I give this movie a 3.5 out of 5 as well. I didn't think I would like it as much, but I really liked it. I liked the banter between Nate and Sully throughout the movie. It was cool. I didn't like how Chloe crossed Nate after he saved her from drowning, right? Did he save her from drowning? Yeah.
Yeah.
The scene of him falling out of the plane was crazy. I couldn't even imagine what I would do in that situation. This whole movie, like he said, solving all the puzzles and clues and putting them together, I'm not good at that stuff, so I feel like I just wouldn't be able to survive that stuff. And it sucks that they did all of that just to lose the ship and most of the treasure.
I know.
At the end. You really was mad at that. You was like, they just did all of this just to lose the ship. I mean, they had some in their pockets or something, but still, they lost the whole ship and all the treasure. And I'm glad that we were able to see his brother Sam was still alive at the end of the movie, even though he was in prison. But I'm like, how did he get postcards in prison, and why would they let him send them? you don't get no damn postcards in prison, and then they're gonna let you send them out. That doesn't make sense. But I think it was a really good movie. They said it also was the 5th highest grossing video game film of all time, and there's a sequel in development, which I definitely would watch. So I think it was a really good movie.
Definitely. So just like always, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. You guys have a good one.